Hello everyone, I'm Breland and I was in a group with Tommy and Austin for our senior project, which was kind of broken into two groups. Austin took care of the video aspect of it while Tommy and I focused on the audio side of it, which was where we recorded one of the jazz ensembles from the School of Music using tape machines because we were going for or trying to achieve that vintage sound of early jazz music. And so, just kind of as a recap of the last portion of our project, we had to master our mixes. Tommy took two, and then I took two songs because we did four in total. And the songs that I did were Gravy and Doxy. And so, for the mastering process, we had a pretty simple mastering chain. And for me specifically, the approach that I took to it was that I wanted to keep my mastering as simple as possible, and that was partly because it was something that I was new to. I don't have a lot of mastering experience, and I also don't have a lot of experience using tape machines. So I was kind of nervous having to take that on at first, and then also the other part of it was because we were trying to emulate that vintage sound. I didn't want to edit it too much to where it sounded, like I still wanted it to have that vintage quality, so editing it too much would take that part of that away. I wanted to keep the integrity of the recording as much as I could. So, as for distribution, right now we just have the songs uploaded to YouTube, and we have discussed trying to get it pressed to vinyl, but that's expensive, so we've been looking into different grants we can get to do that. Other than that, as for what I've learned from this project, like I said, prior to this, I didn't have any experience using tape machines. So this was really fun and really awesome to get to be a part of. And let's see, what else I learned would be that probably just because it was a group project, which is something that I was also new to within audio, like trying to record a project together. So it taught me a lot about just working with others and things like that, which is super helpful, of course, for just anything, I guess, or any career field. But I also think that this is going to help our resumes a lot because this is an experience that not a lot of students get to have. And as cliche as it is, it also taught me a lot about procrastination because this is the type of project, of course, that you don't want to wait last minute to. And we did run into some bumps and issues along the way, but we ended up working through them and finishing the project on time. And overall, it's a project that I think we're all proud of, and that or at least that I had a really great time doing, and I'm excited for everyone to listen to it and to hear it. Thanks.
Hi everyone. Um, so now that our senior project is finished, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tell you all some of what I've learned and some of the experiences that I faced uh, over the past year or so. Um, this project was a lot more challenging than I was expecting. Um, it pretty much challenged me every way possible, and looking back at it now, I can see how it has definitely made me a better engineer um, in a multitude of different ways. Uh, Mainly, I feel like my troubleshooting skills have been strengthened through this project. Um, I know for me personally, when I am troubleshooting things and they're not working right, I try to do like the who, not I guess so much who, but like the what, where, and the why. What's broken, why it's broken, and how did it get broken. Um, but with there being such a time constriction uh, on this project, I didn't really have the luxury of time to sit down and figure out every little thing that was wrong. Um, Basically, I would just assess the problem and just figure out what is broken, and then ask myself, can I fix it? If so, I would try, and if not, I would just find the workaround. And that was basically the majority of the semester was troubleshooting things and then trying to find workarounds. Because as much as I wanted to fix stuff or have Dr. Linden and Professor Rossier try to get stuff fixed, I knew there wasn't really a lot of time to do that. So it was just easier um, to just try to make do with what we had. Um, but I will say that through the process of this project and having so many things um, go out and stop working, I really um, I really got the chance to learn the studio layout on a more intimate um layout. By the time we finished, I felt like I knew pretty much any switch from the console that was going bad or um, just didn't work. So I know that really helped. Um, Another thing that I felt strong, I feel stronger on is live mixing. So being able to actually start mixing something in real time. Um, I've read about it. I've seen other people do it, but I had never really done it myself. Usually everything is through automation in Pro Tools or other DAWs. Um, so I can sit there and listen to it 1,000 times and keep making final adjustments. Um, so having to capture everything in the moment um, is kind of interesting because sometimes you'll make a mistake and you'll think about it. You'll think of it as a mistake in the moment, but you listen back to it and it's like, oh wait, that actually turned out kind of cool. Um, and it's something that you won't be able to reproduce on your own, like intentionally. So you just kind of leave and it's like, okay, that's fine. I like that. Um, so that was really cool. Um, yeah, this project was really difficult. Me, since I am a glutton for punishment, I honestly wouldn't change anything about it. Uh, because it has definitely made me stronger. Sure, there could have been easier ways to get around it. We could have said, forget the tape, forget the vinyl. We're just gonna do straight to digital, which was like, I don't know, our C plan. Um, we had a lot of plans. It's probably, I think digital was probably like E or F maybe. I don't know. That we went through so many different backups just in case. So yeah, I mean, I think constantly coming up with different backup plans and different alternatives definitely helped us out because we weren't sitting there like stressed out about what do we do if this doesn't work. It was like, okay, we know what to do if it doesn't work. So if we just walked in one day and realized, oh, this isn't working, it's like, okay, we just start off with plan B or plan C, whatever. Um, so yeah, I think the project came out great. Um, I feel like I really learned a lot. And getting to work with a big band uh, jazz ensemble has really been a dream of mine for a while. Um, and I hope to get to work with them professionally as well. So this has been a really great project. I'm super proud of it. I hope you all enjoy it, and I can't wait to see everyone else's projects, especially those that are slated for next weekend. So I can't wait to see them all, and can't wait to see you guys as well. So y'all have a good one.